Hello everyone, Arlen Roth here for Gibson.com, and today I'm talking about some interesting 9th and 6th chord licks that are kind of a combination of blues and jazz playing. A lot of these started with players like T-Bone Walker, who gave birth to a whole generation of guitar players, and later on Chuck Berry would play things like this as well. And it even emulates some of what's played on Hawaiian lap steel swing type guitar, you know, Western swing. So what we have is we have these little 3-note shapes, okay? When we're in A, for example, if we start up here, 9, 10, 11 on the E, B, and G, well, that's actually a 6th chord. But guess what? When we slide it down 2 frets, that's suddenly a 9th. So it's important that you get to know these 3-note positions. Now we switch to what looks like a D minor shape, but we're at the 5th fret, so it's actually an A6th again. And that becomes an A9th as well. So this run connects like this. And one more is this shape. Okay, bar on the 2nd fret, first, and then open, top 3 strings. So all together it's like this. Now when I was doing this here, we can also not just stay linear. We could switch strings. We could go right there, and that again is the further extension of that A6th, okay, with our top 4 strings now. And then when we slide it down, well, what's that from? That's from the A9th, which is this shape. And that's the big T-Bone Walker Stormy Monday chord. See there, we slide it up and catch that high A note, and then eliminate it and slide back down. So you can play a whole run like this. Now there, I switched to a whole new shape for D. I wanted to get a D6th, and I know that if I'm really essentially playing a B minor chord, that's really the same notes we need for a D6th, and then 2 frets below it will always be the 9th. So. Now there's the extension of that. There we have the D note, the F sharp, and the B, which is necessary now for the D9th. Or the D6th, sliding down to the D9th. And I want to show you all these positions because I think it's very important that you hear how they shift across to other strings. That's kind of an integral part of how this kind of lick sounds cool. It doesn't always sound great to just keep staying on the same strings. You want a little bit of that warmer, jazzier tone. So. So I would say the most important outcome of this little lesson here is just that you really work on those and get used to those 3-note shapes, because they're going to be so useful for you. I mean, even in your lead playing, you may want to just kind of throw them in, you know. So I'm sure you recognize that. I think it's a new approach, new idea for you, and feel free to experiment with it and come up with some new ideas. So hope you enjoyed it. Arlen Roth signing off. I'll see you again next lesson. Thank you.